Welcome to another episode of Trends and Ideas. I'm your host, Brian Egley. The global exchange-traded products industry registered outflows of $9.7 billion in January, reversing course from strong inflows in 2013. Joining me to discuss what's going on in the world of exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, and exchange-traded notes is Todd Rosenbluth, S&P Capital IQ's Director of ETF Research. Welcome, Todd.
Good to be here, Brian. Thank you.
Todd, let's talk about some of the selling we saw in January. What drove it, and is it continuing?
So what we really saw was in 2013, we saw strong inflows into equity ETFs. And we started to see outflows in the beginning of January, and that precipitated throughout the whole month. Particularly, large cap, well-diversified S&P 500 index-based products saw outflows. We saw small cap equity products also see outflows. But there were some opportunities outside of the United States where we saw equity inflows, but really we think the story has been fixed income.
Okay, so based on that, then what are some of the bright spots you are seeing more specifically?
Yeah, so within fixed income, we saw strong inflows to government-based products. We saw inflows into municipal-based products and investment-grade corporate bonds. And when you actually see the government and the investment-grade corporate bonds tend to be found in the more widely diversified fixed income ETFs, and those were quite popular in January. As rates started to move back, investors started to rotate back into fixed income products.
All right, do you have an investment recommendation you could share with us today?
Yeah, so within the fixed income space, the most popular ETF to gather assets in January was Vanguard's Total Bond Market Index Fund, BND is the ticker. Now, we still like it. We think it's well diversified across the various bond sectors we talked about. It's very liquid, highly traded, and has an expense ratio of just 10 basis points. All those things together make this an overweight ranked ETF, in our opinion.
Thank you, Todd.
My pleasure.
For more on what's happening in exchange-traded products and Todd's investment views, we encourage our MarketScope.com subscribers to read a related Trends and Ideas story on MarketScope Advisor. It's called Investors Chilled on ETPs in January, but not entirely. Until next time, thanks for watching or listening. I'm Brian Egley for S&P Capital IQ.